Hi guys, and welcome to Dalisa Sports Show. Thank you for joining me for the semi-finals reaction. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and follow all my pages on Facebook, on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Thanks a lot for your support. Now, Nigeria versus South Africa. Probably how most of us expected the game to go in the end. South Africa came out, they did really well in terms of like defensively in the first half. Their keeper kept them in it. Dlamini was really composed. She came out for all the dangerous balls, protected her area. It saved quite a lot of chances. Without her, they probably would have been 4-0 down in the first half because Nigeria were very, very dangerous. Michelle Alozie was on it. They had some great players. They're very, very attacking as well and powerful. Now, Nigeria in the first half won a penalty which was converted. They went into the first half at 1-0 up, looking comfortable. But of course, at 1-0 up in a semi-final, you are thinking, what are South Africa going to do to get back into the game? They come out for the second half. South Africa continued. I don't think they really could handle Nigeria's threats. You know, they couldn't open themselves too much, but South Africa had enough because they're a very organized team and they're well coached. You can tell they play in some of the best teams in the world. Sort of midway through the second half, they also won a penalty that they converted in the 88th minute. One of their players, Salgado, had to be stretchered off due to what looked like a horrendous injury. I really hope and pray that she's okay because the players, both Nigerian as well as South Africans, they looked quite distressed. But when she was stretchered off, they sort of came back into it. Now, a final goal was scored by Nigeria in sort of like 4 minutes into the extra time, and it was from Michelle Alozie. She slotted that ball in and it was carnage, you know, well deserved. I think they did a great job. I did think they were going to win only because of what I had seen from them in this tournament. They are really composed. They're really powerful and they sort of have got this motivation. They really want to get their 10th title. So that's, I predicted 2-1 as well, I think, in my prediction video. Please go back and have a look, see what I said there. But yes, I think most of us thought Nigeria would in the end win because of the momentum that they had and just how attacking they had been and how really well coached they seemed to be. And just the power through the team, every position, every area, the defense, the midfield and the attackers, the strikers are very powerful and very efficient. So 2-1 to Nigeria, and they have booked their slot at the business end of this tournament. They are going to be in the final. Now, the next semi-final game was between the Ghanaians and Morocco, the hosts. Now, I did predict that Morocco were going to go through. I think I went crazy, like 3-1 or something like that. It was not meant to be. The game was pretty, I think it was a good game, you know. The Ghanaians sort of were steady without being dynamic. The Moroccans went in, they were really composed. They did what they had to do. They were really fast. They tried to take control of the game. They couldn't quite, you know, so they went to the final whistle and it was 1-1. So it was 1-1. They ended up having to do extra time. There was nothing happened in extra time. It was a stalemate. You know, both of them were really, I think, at par. The difference shone when they got to the penalties. The penalty phase was what made the difference. All the penalties the Moroccans took were exceptional. They do penalties. Most of the players play in some of the best leagues in the world, and it shone in how they handled they handled the game as well as the penalties they took. The Ghanaians missed 2 penalties, scored 2 at first, then missed the last 2. And that is how they were kicked out of the tournament. They do not make it into the final. It would have been nice to see Ghana, Nigeria in the final. But then again, it's probably better that we've got Morocco in the final only because the fans have come out for Morocco and we had a full stadium. So the final between Nigeria and Morocco is going to be taking place, and we are guaranteed a full stadium. Do not forget to join me for my prediction video, which I'm going to produce nearer the time of the final. See what I think is going to happen at the end of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with all your friends. And let me know what you think, what you thought of the two games today, as well as what you think is going to happen in the final. Right. Thank you so much. You have a good day, good evening, good night. Bye.